We are officially on day 2 of the Homestead Festival here in Columbia, Tennessee. We're super excited to see what the speakers have to say today. My fangirl favorite, Jill Reagan, is going to be speaking today, so I will be focusing on that.
Emma's laughing at the ducks in a row. Molly's chasing chickens through the muddy grove. Lucy's got flour on her freckled nose. We're a long way from where that old highway goes. Horseradish and honey on a chip plate, spicy sweet, just like the life we made.
Boho and Bella Hat Company is a custom design hat bar. They design the hats any way that you want, and they even have super cute mom and mini matching sets. I absolutely could not pass up picking up these baby goats. They were just so cute, and I truly think that goats are going to be the next addition on our homestead. Once I finally let my grip off of the goats, we headed to go hear from our girls Jill and Kaylee.
Right? If you followed for Kaylee for any period of time, you know that is who she is and what she represents, and it has been the last few years that that's become a part of my journey too. And so we're excited to dive into this. Take it away, my friend.
Yeah. Well, if you don't know who I am, my name is Kaylee. I have a homestead in Virginia where we do grow a good portion of our food and grow quite a bit of herbs, but one of the things that I mainly focus on is honeybees.
Ken and I run a small-scale farm in central Arkansas where we grow about 80% of our family's food needs. We sell at the farmer's market, we sell to restaurants, I run a micro bakery in my house. We're kind of crazy, right? And so I definitely had to lean into that taking care of my health. I wrote The Tiny But Mighty Farm, which is just specializing, right, in small-scale growing. I wrote a planner, I wrote a cookbook, I may be writing a book right now. Y'all come talk to me about that later. I've been telling people, like, my publisher told me if you were in intimate conversations, you can maybe tell some stuff. So if you happen to find yourself talking to me, I want that book.
A group of women from my Willow and Hive mentorship were able to make it to the festival, and it was so nice being able to meet in person. Community doesn't always have to be your local neighbors, guys. We are back to the Airbnb after Homestead Day 2. Today was long, guys. So I got up at 3 a.m. this morning because I woke up for whatever reason, and then my mind got all excited about the speakers I was gonna see today, and then I was just up. So it was like a kid going to Disneyland, but adult version for me today. So I got to see my favorite mentor, Jill Reagan. So she's the one I'm doing the mentorship through, and then her business partner slash best friend. Also, I got to be introduced to her today. Her name is Kaylee Richardson, and she was in the medical field, so I clung right to her speech and her information. She was actually doing medical school in a surgical residency and decided to change paths, and so now she does naturopathic herbal medicine to the point where she actually has an apothecary, and she put out a book that's essentially a drug guide but for herbal medicine and remedies. So I was mind blown by how in depth she went with the science and stuff of it, like the natural science, I guess. So anyways, I thought that was really interesting, naturally, and I kind of want to do it now. And then I talked to a bunch more vendors. I had one vendor almost talking me into getting a dairy cow for the family, which obviously I can't have right now, but I'm like, that needs to be the next animal that I get. So it was a lot of fun. It was a long day, and I got to meet a bunch of the other girls that are in our mentorship group. So that was good to be able to put faces to names. Nobody is on the West Coast. They're all in like Alabama, Kentucky, Tennessee. I mean, they're all just Midwestern area over there, South. So I was the only one from the Western hemisphere over there, or the Western states. So that kind of sucks that everybody's so far away. But it was nice to be able to put faces to the names and actually meet these people. So I had a really good day. Tomorrow we should be able to go to a church service with the pancake breakfast there at the Homestead Festival. It's held on at Hardison Mill there on Rory Feek's farm. So I'll record that if we're able to go. It may rain, in which I'm not gonna go because the field that you have to park in is just a grass field. It will get so muddy, and our flight leaves at like 2:30 tomorrow, and I don't want to get stuck in the mud in the rental car and miss our flight. So if it doesn't rain, I'll show the footage of church and the pancake breakfast, and then if it does rain, you're just gonna see me at the airport next. Hey guys, good morning. So I'm still here at the Airbnb and not at church, which means that it did rain. So like I said, there was like a 90% chance of rain, and it is raining now. Not super hard, but enough that I'm not willing to risk getting stuck in that grass field. Last year at the Homestead Festival, it did rain, and it was the biggest muddy mess. They had to use tractors to get people's cars out and stuff. Luckily, I wasn't one of the ones that got stuck, but I'm not trying to roll the dice twice on that one. So we are about to check out of this Airbnb in about an hour, and so we'll head to the airport, and we'll be there a little bit early. So maybe I'll find something cool to talk about there. All right, so we're taking a little break because our 2-hour layover just got turned into a 3-hour layover. There must be some weather delays going on somewhere. I'm hoping it doesn't delay any longer than that because it's going to bring us into Seattle at like 10 o'clock tonight. We already have the hotel booked because I had a feeling that something like this might happen, yeah. And so we'll go actually home tomorrow. I have been lucky enough to have Emma and Nate helping me out around the house, and so the animals and stuff have been taken care of. I'm just a little bit nervous as to what my yard looks like when I get home. So we stopped by to get this coffee at this place called Viano Coffee, and it's very good. So that's what we're doing. Hey guys, so I am back at the homestead after the Homestead Festival, and there are so many weeds that have taken over my garden beds. So today is going to be a decompress and weeding day. So I had a 24-hour shift yesterday, which was pretty rough, and so today is like the weeding is very therapeutic for me. So I'm going to do that today, and I have a little kitty cat friend who wants to help me today. You can hear him in the background. That's Marv.